Good.
Ugh, you're kidding! Another one? But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it.
Let him home. I need this good hug. Oh, babe, I can't.
Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the... Archon? What are you doing here?
The Archon.
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for you.
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
But still, we definitely want to expect you to show up with the Power Archon. Give us an idea.
Yeah, Mika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job.
With somebody, right? And I just zone in completely with my whole mind and soul. I hyperfixate into what I'm talking about, and I get the best, most mind-opening and reality-warping advice you could ever hear from somebody ever speaking in their life. And then I realize I'm not talking to anybody. There's nobody else here but me. I'm creating delusions of what if someone asked me this in my head, or what if this problem came up, or what if I was in this situation, and I create a random scenario where I'm saying something. I'm fine. I'm fine, right? This is normal.
Well, you need some friend up now. I always can be your friend. All this time I've been getting Chipotle and I never knew that. But it makes so much sense. Should I get on down? Yeah, Chipotle. All this time I've been getting Chipotle and I never knew that.
Why do you like this shit so much? Very want to know.
Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head.
I'm so sorry. I wish things could have been different. I never wanted to hurt you, but I'm here now, and I want to be with you. I want to be with you forever.
Secret. Terrible.
Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better? Oh.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you in our tribe.
What?
when you brought me her talisman. I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize, so I decided to attend in her memory.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. We'll keep our relationship a secret. No one has to know. But I still have one question.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Wait, you don't
What
have
about
to
your
drag
husband?
me.
Do you still love him?
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon! Thank you! I'll get on it, right away! Amazing plan, Malika! It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Can be hard to come by. Let's go.
It was. Back up.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I wish I had been there for you. I wish I could have protected you.
Jeez. Look at it. Look at it. I see cheese right there. Denise. Aurora. G. Beautiful G. Oh, what's her name? There she go. Oh, she ain't talking either. Hello, guys. Hey, did I say you can take a break? Keep pushing this home sketch, and then we do.
Yes, Coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
That work is pretty much done, but lots more people with a bit. Person sampling in the print. So then first.
You're right. Your beauty is a curse, but it's also a blessing. You have a kind and gentle heart, and that's what makes you so special.
I heard about your efforts. The Speaker's Chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force. The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Well, I didn't know it's power after all. There she is. My beautiful self. Costa! Hey, Jassa. What's up, baby?
Chaska?
Chaska. I forgot. Chaska. Oh.
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother's worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Lucifer. Your motto. My baby fucking me! My baby boy! Yes, baby boy! My baby boy! Baby boy! Give me this! Oh, Miss you. What's up?
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
Well, he's been up to. Well, everyone's busy rebuilding the tribe, so they're not a lot of sorry hunter out there. But the Pirate Archon sets me at special mission.
Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kenichi to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
Just like a detective, I only have tiny detail of work with. The goal to elucidate their habit and finding evidence that confirming their identity. The trick worked, but we had a reason to keep going.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need extra help, Kenichi.
I'm doing fine for now. The team searching for the fallen needs and help more than me. The longer we take to find the dead, the harder it will be to the price thing together.
Understood. Thank you for your hard work.
Just doing my part.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later too.
Oh, Mother Granny, Archon. I swear, I've been on my best behavior recently.
I swear.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've got to realize how suspicious that sounds, right?
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore. So my life is back to normal. Growing vegetables, raising aphids. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley lines are in a bad state.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and other Granny, right? You're going to become great heroes, and the most I can do is weave a scroll of your deeds.
Oh, you know how to do that?
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
Well, there are always things we can't do on our own.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
You're saying I need to live in the present?
Just do what you think is right.
Thank you, Archon. That's what I've always tried to do.
It's almost time for the feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's a bunch of guests here already.
Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right, the ice.
Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now. But the food is almost ready.
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahow, will not tolerate this stifling hut! We seek a cool place of repose. This bucket suits our taste.
At least he's back. At least annoying for
Nobody.
That's assigned a mission on board. He doesn't have a partner. Peter, no one in the Mafia organization wants to work with him and is afraid of him. After he comes back from the solo mission, he's covered in blood and has a rice box in his hand. It's seeping with blood. No one asks, just keeping their distance from him. You see him in the foyer. As you look up from your file, he catches you glancing. Satisfied with what he sees. Grabs your chin, making you feel up. The lines are both listening. He says, "Please." He said, "And if you disobey, there will be consequences." Max smiles and pulls you away, caressing your face. "Don't worry, sweetheart. His bark is worse than his bite. But we do expect you to listen and remember that you belong to us now. Understand? His voice is more gentle, but you can still hear the dominance."
Payment deal. Like, what the H? Oh, bro, you know you did not. I'm killing my brother. I'm killing him.
Max grabs your arm, pulling you back towards him. "You're being very defiant for someone who owes us money," he says with a smirk, his voice becoming more stern. Damien steps forward, his hands on his hips. "She's right. You don't know us, but you're going to learn quickly. We are going to teach you how to behave, and if you keep disobeying us, there will be consequences. He looks at me with a menacing glare. Grabs the phone from her hand. Your brother owes us a lot of money, he says with a cold tone. And we've decided that he's not going to be paying us back. Instead, we're taking you as payment. Max steps closer to you, his hands on his hips. Now, I suggest you cooperate with us. We don't want to have to use force.
a little.
Max raises an eyebrow, a small smirk appearing on his face. You're quite right. But you're making a mistake by refusing this. He grabs your arm, his grip tightens. If you don't cooperate, you'll have no choice but to resort to other methods. He lets his words hang. His eyes don't.
Don't you dare. They have nothing to do with it. Leave them alone.
That's what he says. He's still becoming more gentle. I'm sure we can come to it. We just need you to listen and do as we say. We'll take good care of you. Baby steps forward. his expression still. If you disobey us again, there will be consequences. Do you understand? Max laughed softly, his eyes flickering with amusement. You're right. We're not a toy. We're working the wrongs to us. He takes a step towards you, his voice hoarse and dumb. Playing the tree, Gabriel stops, rolling his eyes, looking too softly. Mother's on his back. She needs to know who's in charge. Damien's face hardens, his voice becoming more menacing. You will do as we say, whether you like it or not. We don't care about those people. They're not our problem. Max puts a hand on him, stopping him. You're coming with us, and that's final, he says in a firm voice. Damien steps forward, his eyes narrow. You're being very defiant. I think you need a lesson of obedience. Max raises an eyebrow, the smirk playing on his lips. That's right. We're taking you with us. Keep back. Consequences. Damien steps closer. His voice becoming more friendly. Grab your arm tightly, his grip tightening. Now, get in the car.
Flinch. She flinch. She flinch. She flinch.
Genshin's in the driver's seat, Max sitting in the passenger seat. They both look at you, their expressions hard and cold. Max speaks first. You're going to have to get used to us. We're not going to lose you. You belong to us now, and you'll do as we say. Damien nods, his voice becoming more menacing. And if you don't obey us, there will be consequences. You understand? Max smiles, his tone becoming more gentle. Good. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, let's get you settled in at our house. He looks at Damien. Drive. Damien starts the car, and they pull out of the parking lot. Max looks back at you, his eyes flickering with amusement. You're going to be a fun one to break.
Great, now we can't use any of this ice. Hey! This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahau is on the run. Help me catch him.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with the how.
As usual, Ahau brings chaos wherever he goes.
Lively, isn't it? Leave this to me, Kachina.
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Mawika!
I got him, Mualani.
Expert Ahau wrangling, Archon. Thank you.
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall... or I'll get Kanich to ask you to apologize.
Some Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you.
Should he be punished, Archon?
Let me think. Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. Ahau, help out in the kitchen.
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul Ahau, shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer!
I wasn't asking.
Understood. Ahau, you have to learn to be good at some point.
Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf.
Help! Someone save me!
Sorry, Ahau, no saving you. Okay.
Max notices the way you're clenching your fists and rolling your eyes. He smirks, his voice becoming more teasing. Someone's a bit feisty, aren't they? He leans forward, his voice lowering to a whisper. Don't worry, I like it. I think we'll have a lot of fun together.
I got this on our cooks. Let's do everything at 5. At 5. Don't have enough cooks. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't have a. Hey, I don't have enough. I only got $6. You. Alright. Oh God, dude. My bad. Alright, later. Okay. Yeah, now I'm gonna look to two brothers. Because my brother is in debt with them. So I'm the payment. Next.
Max chuckles, his eyes flickering with amusement. I can tell. You're not like any woman I've ever met before. You're feisty and stubborn. I like that. He leans forward, his voice becoming more seductive. I think I'm going to enjoy breaking you.
But now, at the moment, I need some down space. window. Window. Space.
Max smiles, his voice becoming more soothing. Of course, we'll give you space. But just remember, we're in charge now. We're the ones who make the rules. He pauses, his eyes flickering with amusement. And we're not going to be easy on you. You'll have to earn your freedom. He leans back in his seat, his tone becoming more teasing. But don't worry, we'll be gentle with you, at first.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast.
What's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so cute. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in. Wow, She must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Mention it. I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids or something.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like real life.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Io's grandparents. Io? Oh, right, your Saurian companion. Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating.
Skate.
I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's all right. I'll be there for him.
Max notices the way you're clenching your fists and the look on your face. He can tell that you're not taking this well. He reaches over and grabs your hand, pulling it away from your nails.
Chaska,
Stop
did
that,
you two...
he says in a gentle tone. You're going to
sorry,
hurt
never
yourself.
mind.
He looks at you, his
When
eyes
did this become
flickering with
story
concern.
hour?
Look,
Still,
I know this
I
is
have
a
nothing
lot
to
to take
hide.
in, but we're not going to
I dreamt
hurt you.
about Koichi.
We're just trying
She
to
told
teach
me
you
I
a
felt like a
lesson.
completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream. Nothing more. It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
You're kidding. The captain?
No, of course not.
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Oda Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream.
Max looks at you, his eyes softening. I'm sorry, I didn't know. He pauses, his tone becoming more gentle. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to teach you how to behave. You're a very defiant woman, and we need to break that defiance. He looks at you, his eyes flickering with concern. But I promise, we won't hurt you. We just want you to learn to obey us.
Stubborn.
Max smiles, his eyes flickering with amusement. That's what I like about you. You're not going to be easy to break. He pauses, his tone becoming more teasing. But I think we'll enjoy the challenge. He leans forward, his voice becoming more seductive. And I think we'll enjoy breaking you. We'll enjoy making you submit to us.
Buddy. You to you, I don't think that your buddy.
Max smiles, his voice becoming more gentle. You're right. We're not your friends. We're your owners. And you're going to have to learn to accept that. He pauses, his tone becoming more teasing. But don't worry, we'll be good to you. We'll make sure you're taken care of. But you'll have to obey us. That's the only way this is going to work. Max smiles, his voice becoming more soothing. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? But I like that. It's going to make this even more fun. He pauses, his tone becoming more teasing. And don't think you can just ignore us. We're not going to let you. We're going to make sure you learn your place.
Again, like, whatever. I'm asleep. Can't eat food, no attention.
You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
you've got me curious about this dream, too. Be sure to come back and tell us what you learn.
Yeah, and let us know if you need any help.
Nope. Nope.
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her. All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
See you later.
Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your head.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthred, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Ian-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in that land.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the Traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthrid then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthrid's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh? Me?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
What did you get yourself into? I'm trying to figure what this man got himself into. Like, bro.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax.
Yeah, today was great.
his eyes flickering with amusement. Your friend? I don't think so. We're not going to let you talk to anyone else while you're with us. He pauses, his voice becoming more teasing. You're a horse now. You belong to us. Max laughs, his tone becoming more teasing. You think your friend is going to file a missing persons report? I doubt it. We're very powerful men. We have connections. We can make people disappear without a trace. He pauses, his eyes flickering with amusement. Don't worry. We won't hurt your friend. We just don't want you talking to him.
Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me.
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
What's the temple?
Oh, wait! I wanted to ask something. Where was the Hal this whole time?
I have not exactly a good party guest unless you prefer Hetty with less food and more salt. So you put him in timeout.
What goes around comes
Come
around.
I'm going to good luck with your ancient name. Not sure. Going to lose possibility. But I'm sure your dad will be general to not believe in you. Well, thank you.
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you.
Person.
Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure. Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together? Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment. Whoo! Let's go! Help! Someone save me!
Damn.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natlan? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Max smirks, his eyes flickering with amusement. You'll heal us. We'll be your only friends from now on. We'll take care of you and make sure you're happy. He pauses, his tone becoming more teasing. And we'll make sure you don't need anyone else.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh yeah, you're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement made me feel a lot better. I slept so well that night, and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time. I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. I knew it! I really look up to your bravery, traveler. Alright, let's keep going. this is where we met Toto, isn't it? Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back here for a while. During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. But an amazing doctor saved his life! The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different idea, though. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with everyone in the area. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the things we love from being destroyed. So, we chose to fight. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion, but sometimes it comes with pain. That's what my dad always says. Now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. This will all be over soon. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon, actually makes me feel really lucky. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner. I know you two can win this.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there. Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom. Hello. Oh no, you seem worried. Is something wrong? She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh? Poor thing.
Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents died in the battle.
Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family fought to defend our tribe. Io's parents made it through, but his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now Io barely sleeps or eats. All he wants to do is look for them. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere, but there's no bringing them back. Hey, Io. It's me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite, and it's still warm. Want some? Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome?
Huh? What's abyssal corrosion syndrome?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination, even after its power has been purified. It can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns. It's really dangerous.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't think he was contaminated by the abyss.
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. Maybe it affected him indirectly.
It's possible.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't have any other options, should we give it a try?
Okay, but just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on a Saurian.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
You're okay? I'm so relieved! Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. You've barely slept these past few days. Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Fine, I won't nag you. Just don't overdo it. Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Io. Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else if I were to run into a similar situation.
Of course.
You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It's the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely different. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can to defend my family and friends, so I can move forward without regrets. Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Good.
Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically a star pupil.
Star
Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? I've been a good disciple? Or a student?
How about friend?
Thank you. I won't let you down. I'll train even harder tomorrow. All right. We're not far from the tribe. Let's go. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Onpeo.
Oh my god.
We're here. That was quite the trek. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents get everything ready. We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilonin first. Totally up to you. You're always welcome. Bye! When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina that long. Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and now it's about to end.
Normal. spiciness. Spicy.
That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. All right, time to go check on our your ancient name.
Your ancient name. Sione! Hey guys, Sione! It's Gertie!
Oh, it's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
You knew about that?
Of course. Everyone in Natlan is rooting for you. Shilonen is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's in the zone. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress. I told Shilonen if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that. It's like my joke lit a fire under her or something.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast is already over.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead giveaway. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response. Well, anyway, I have something more important to show you. Here, take a look.
Wow, it's your ancient name!
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
A light to guide us through the darkness, like the stars or the moon. It's a perfect fit.
Amazing! Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during her journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck, I doubt we'll ever get a chance like this again.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail. That would have been so embarrassing for humanity.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those novels you read.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me, you learn that anything can happen.
Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still one more step. We need to make sure the name has accepted you, and will function normally in your possession.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens when you connect to it.
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance. Let's run this final test.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no signs of rejection.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom, but now we must make sure that it will truly accept you. Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't destroyed?
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in Natlan.
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place.
Barbecue. See? I knew you couldn't resist.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Oh, Lordy, I swear.
Is something on your mind, Sweet Lolly? You barely had anything to drink at dinner.
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age. But the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Ode of Resurrection only takes effect if you win. And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you. And thank you. Your words mean a lot.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is, something wrong?
No, not at all! See, Lolly just ate too much.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come on, let's run the final test.
It's my ancient name, bitch. My ancient name. Sick of you.
All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and... yeah, okay, we're good.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long, but you need to look out for one thing. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Oh yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by the abyss!
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night Kingdom. Your resistance to its power is remarkable, but you need to tell me if anything feels wrong. If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it?
I've been thinking about this. Like, you know what?
I'm gonna play their own damn game. That's what I'm gonna do. We're lucky here. Shame.
Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone knows you never leave trash behind. Shilonen, I'm ready to start.
I'm gonna get underneath both y'all skin now. Just one.
Paimon, give us a little more space.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Oh, that light is beautiful! It's exactly like when we used the Spirit Speaker Stone!
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can sense the Lord of the Night. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Even on par with the Lord of the Night. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise there, considering we only got this far because of her. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations, both good signs. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go. That's great news.
Wait, look, something's coming!
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although, there shouldn't be this many.
Home. This way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we came here for!
Got it!
What's going on?
Well,
business for her.
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the surrounding area.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly, gradually fading from existence before disappearing entirely.
Please, take me back. I cannot disappear.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful, so the echoes coming back from the Night Kingdom were loud and strong. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more don't come from Natlan. Complicated doesn't even begin to describe it.
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual. But we don't have time for that, and neither do they. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Auroron. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as possible. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony. Completely powerless to stop it.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear can never be reborn. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
I'm gonna act all cute and flirty now. Like, I don't know what you talking about. I'm never getting me your skin. Please. Why does, sir? Yeah. Whatever. Excuse me. Earth. Blowing my teeth and going to Pixie Winky. problem. So, can't wait. No, not you. Kill the fella over there. On his cold demeanor and demeanor tongue, he don't like me too much. D-O. I-N. I-N-C-E. Scrolling. Arguments. Gambling. Problem.
Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can. Vichama, is that you?
Oh, I know you.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't think we would meet again, especially like this.
Patama, is that you?
Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Citlali. I finally had the chance to say that in person.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Bro, you don't open. There you go. Open with it up. Bro, you just don't decide acting like a bitch. I swear. Fuck you, man. My thing is open. I swear to God. Lordy of mercy. Goddamn TikTok's being a bitch. Two brothers. On you and Game. You move her car. Yeah, me go one on her hands. That brain know the hydro gun is silent. Bro, why is not doing? Here, reminder of my man. He's stuck with me forever. Ugh.